Beatriz is a 7-year-old who was playing with a classmate when she was last seen. I've already looked everywhere I can think of in this school, and I still haven't found my daughter. At this point, staff members and other worried parents had begun scouring through the school, looking for Beatriz, as Sandro gave his second address over the PA system. As Sandro pleaded for help to find his missing daughter, a commotion could be heard outside of the school's auditorium, a mix of anguished screams and cries. The body of Beatriz Mota had been found by a security guard inside of a mostly empty closet next to an abandoned gymnasium at the school. A fire caused by students just months prior, October 2015, had led to this part of the school being closed off. But a security guard had wandered into this part of the school in search of the missing girl. He had found her in the back corner of this burned-out closet. Police would be called to the scene just moments later as families began to leave the graduation ceremony amidst this tragedy. Several people would remain behind at the scene, however, to console the family of the girl and give statements to investigators, who began to arrive just after 11 p.m. A collection of authorities would begin to arrive at the scene that evening, including members of both the military and civil police. The military police traditionally uphold the law, while the civil police conduct investigations. The discovery of 7-year-old Beatriz Mota's body in the burned-out closet next to the abandoned gymnasium was particularly haunting for those who made the discovery, having never seen a crime scene like this before in their lives. After police arrived at the school, the scene was roped off, and the child's body was taken to Juazeiro, the city adjacent to Petrolina, where the autopsy was performed. There, it was determined that Beatriz had been stabbed dozens of times in the chest, stomach, and along her arms and legs. Her autopsy would later note a total of 42 stab wounds, which then-delegate Sarah Machado claimed had come at the hands of a killer that was full of rage. Originally, it was speculated that the motive for killing Beatriz had been personal because of this overkill, which seemed to have been caused by some kind of emotional motive. The murder weapon, a knife, was found at the crime scene, having been left half-buried in the abdomen of the young victim. While reports in the local media would describe this as a fillet fishing knife, photos of it appear to look like a regular butcher knife, which appeared slightly old with a wooden handle. According to police, there was no proof that the killer had pursued Beatriz, having just killed her and disposed of her body in this closet. But that made the crime even more bizarre, as it gave no apparent motive for this killer to have targeted an innocent child. While investigators would state early on that Beatriz had been